But back to sort of talking about Loughborough, I suppose.
Mm.
Is that criminology career? Have you considered your career after swimming, or anything that you'd like to go into at all?
I think like that's one of the major reasons I wanted to do a degree was because I was quite realistic, knowing that swimming's not gonna last forever for me, and like I do want a degree to fall back on, and it is something that like I want to pursue after swimming, or I don't know, my mind kind of changed every week. Like I don't know if like there's other stuff I'd want to do. So like now I've finished uni and I'm probably gonna carry on swimming. Like I'll probably pick up an online course next year and do something else. Like I've got loads of time, like 'cause swimming, well, not loads of time, but like I just like having a distraction for my brain. So I feel like why not? I might as well pick up the qualifications now when I'm swimming, rather than
Yeah,
wait until I finish and trying to get loads of qualifications and whilst I've not got a job. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And on the topic of sort of jobs and funding, you've spoken before about how you're not on funding at the moment, are you? Is that right?
Well, after Manchester, I got put on it. Yeah,
Oh, well, good stuff.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I was wondering. Yeah, okay. But when you weren't on funding, the
Mm.
ISL must have been even more attractive to you
Yeah,
professionally
well,
as well as financially, just to keep going in the sport, I suppose.
yeah, like when I was talking to my coach, like when obviously the solidatory agreement came up, and I was just like, I don't care what team I'm on, what I've got to do, I'll do any event. I was like, I need this to live. Like, I don't have a choice. Obviously, I've got my student loan that kept me going, like, it pays my rent, but like, I was not. It was hard. It is hard, like trying to be a swimmer and not getting paid. Like it is pretty rough. Like you like living on rations when you're supposed to be like eating like a king. And well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's not as extreme as like
Well,
eating on
I
rations. That's
know.
very extreme. But like it is hard. Like obviously, like uni's so sociable. Like you want to go out and like have meals every night because that's just what students do. And it was really hard, especially when I'd been on funding since I was like I think I was 13 when I got put on it. So I'd been on it and was used to having this money for 7 years, and then for it to be taken away, it was really hard. On like it was like luckily my sister had just finished uni, so they weren't supporting my parents weren't having to like pay for both of us. Um, but like, if my parents couldn't have like afforded it, like I would have literally had to quit swimming. Like it is hard, and I think as well, it's like a bit of a kick in the teeth that like obviously like it is cutthroat. Like they have to do what they've got to do, like with funding. But it was hard. Like you just felt like you weren't as supported as you were. Like people didn't believe in you as much. But like Dave, like 100% like with me the whole way. He was just like he just made me put my energy into like proving people wrong and have that mentality, and it was really good. I think it was good for me. Like I think I was getting quite comfortable, just like doing the bare minimum to stay on it, and like now it's just given me like an extra push I needed. So I think it was a blessing in disguise.